Hi guys, welcome to my channel Happy Hair Tarot. In today's pickacard reading, we will find out what is the future of your connection with the person on your mind. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can contact me on my email ID happyhairtarot@gmail.com, or you can connect with me on Instagram or WhatsApp. You can see an image on your screen right now. You've got 3 options to choose from. Feel free to pause the video over here, meditate on all your options, pick whichever one calls out to you the most. You'll find the timestamps in the comment section as well as in the description box below. So make your choice and let's get started. Hello group 1, if you guys chose the first image, let's find out what is the future of your connection with the person on your mind. Before we look into what might happen in the future, I'm going to do a little energy check of your energy and the other person's energy. So this is in person A and person B format. Of course, you would know better which is your energy and which is theirs. The cards that came out are the Hermit, and we have the Four of Swords. Not that different from each other. One of you might be a Virgo, one of you might have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your charts. Both of you are in this state, in this zone of inactivity. They're not reaching out to you, you're not reaching out to them, they're not initiating anything, you're not initiating anything. But there's just one subtle difference in both the energies, even though both, like I said, are depicting inactivity over here. While person A is doing a little bit of self-introspection right now, it looks like person B has made peace with the current scenario, with the way things are. It's almost as if person B over here with the Four of Swords is in the energy of surrender. And since the Four of Swords comes after the Three of Swords, they have surrendered after a good and tough fight. And person A, on the other hand, over here with the Hermit, is now reflecting on the past, reflecting on perhaps even thinking about the present, anticipating the future, asking questions to themselves, trying to, dive deeper into their own actions, thoughts, the rationale behind all of that. So even though on the surface both the energies seem very calm, it looks like one person is still mulling over the whole thing and the other person has surrendered. And like I said, you would know better whether you are person A or whether you are person B. Although I have a feeling that you guys might identify more with the second energy over here of having fought for as long as you could have, and then now you are in this energy of surrender. Okay, so let's see now first from the tarot cards what is the future of this connection, and then we will move on to the oracles. So the cards that came out for you guys are the Seven of Wands in reverse. We have Death over here, and we have Judgment. The numbers 13 or 20 might be significant. 2013 might have been a significant year for you guys in this connection. One of you might be a Scorpio. Okay, so this is nice. See, Death and Judgment both over here are indicating very strongly that even though right now both the people are in the energy of inactivity, the story hasn't ended yet. And there is a huge chance over here with rebirth and judgment of you guys getting back together. And it's not going to happen out of the blue, because we have the Seven of Wands in reverse leading to the Death and Judgment energy, which basically means that whatever blockage there is right now in this connection, that energy is going to fade out. That energy is going to dissipate. So obviously, since this is a general reading for different people, this blockage can be different things. On the basis of the Seven of Wands in reverse over here, maybe one blockage was that the person that you are watching this reading for has a tendency to get very defensive. They perhaps lack accountability. They never give you any clear-cut answers for what they did and why they did it. And they're always defending their actions. They're always acting like, they did nothing wrong and that you are pestering them. It's also possible over here with the Seven of Wands in reverse that There could have been external forces who were against this connection, and either one of you surrendered into that energy. Like, instead of fighting for this connection, the person chose to stick with the people who did not want this union to happen, whether it was friends, whether it was family, whatever the issue might have been. But now, going ahead in the future, that blockage is getting removed. So the blockage can get removed again in different ways. If the hermit is the person that you are asking about, and if they are doing all of this self introspection right now, they might come to the conclusion that they need to have more accountability and that they owe you to explain it to you why they did what they did. So of course that can be one way the blockage gets removed. It's also possible that they might finally get the guts to take a stand against the people who did not want this union to happen and finally speak up for the union or reunion to happen. And honestly, even though right now you guys aren't really speaking to each other, because we have death and judgment over here, both such strong energies, it feels like somewhere you guys are still connected to each other. And it's highly likely that till date, both of you see each other in dreams, both of you keep getting signs and synchronicities about the other person. And the dreams sometimes feel very real, is what I'm hearing. Maybe you and them both see each other's names everywhere, and it's not just selective attention, it legit happens randomly. There might be a particular song, group one, that has special significance in this connection, that starts playing in your like on your Spotify or whatever, even when your playlist is on shuffle, and it just happens very randomly. Basically, through some of the other reason, through some of the other source, you guys, both of you, keep getting a confirmation that you two are still connected to each other, no matter how much you guys might deny it or run away from it. In your case, like I said, you've surrendered it. So it's not like you're denying anything. You've just, for your own peace, perhaps you've surrendered it. But with the hermit over here, and especially because I picked up all these messages about signs and synchronicities, maybe that the excessive signs and synchronicities could have been something that forced your person to dive deep and figure out what's going on. Okay, let's take a look at your tea leaves now. We have wheel, which says indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Bouquet, compliments from an admirer. And look at this. Pineapple, which says reconciliation. So this is the third confirmation for you guys over here that this connection definitely isn't over. The reason why you guys keep feeling connected to each other is because you guys are meant to get back together in the future. Now look, obviously your free will rules. If you do not want to let that reconciliation happen, it won't happen. But at least on the basis of these cards, it's a big possibility. Now, when we were talking about the blockages over here, and when I look at the wheel card, one blockage could have been this individual's indecisiveness, lack of ability to clearly tell you what it is that they want from you and what it is that they want from this connection, lack of ability to take a stand for you, to take a stand for this connection, and maybe even they were confused between you and something or someone else. If that was the blockage, the indecisiveness, with the Seven of Wands in reverse, that is what is going out. And with compliments from an admirer over here, obviously for this reconciliation to happen, even this individual knows that they're going to have to woo you back. So I see them doing just that over here. They might reach out to you, they might send you gifts, they might send you flowers, they might leave very flowery texts on your phone. That is also a possibility. They might try to change your opinion of them by proving to you that they have changed, by proving to you how much you mean to them and how sincerely they want to make this work again. And because the compliments are leading to the reconciliation, I think they will succeed in trying to win you back. All right, let's close your reading with these two cards now. We have spiritual union with number 2. And this card over here says conclusions are within reach. And it's interesting that we have all these the barks of the trees over here, very reminiscent of the energy of the Seven of Wands, where the wands are basically those blocks. And here too it says conclusions are within reach. So because of the blockage getting concluded, that is what's going to lead to this union between you guys. And this is the energy of the Two of Cups. You guys are soulmates. You guys might even be high level soulmates. And look at how their foreheads are touching. And this confirms that even though you guys aren't really on talking terms right now, even if you guys are still connected on social media, the reason why none of you hasn't been able to completely let go of the other is because the connection still exists and both of you can absolutely feel it. All right, so these are all the messages that I have for you right now, group one. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new over here. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hello group 2, if you guys chose the second image, let's find out what is the future of your connection with the person on your mind. Before we get into what's going to happen next, let's find out using these two cards first, what is the current energy of you and this person in this connection. And this is in a person A, B format, so that you guys know better. You guys will then know better which energy is yours. One person is in the energy of 10 of Swords, and the other person is in the energy of 6 of Pentacles. So one of you might be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The other person might be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. When I look at the 10 of Swords over here and the way that this person's hand is reaching out, I know these cards are tiny. I'll give you a close-up. There, you see how this person's hand is reaching out? So it seems like with the 6 of Pentacles over here, I'm going to refer to this as person A's energy and this is person B's. It seems that person A is not ready to admit that this connection is perhaps over, because this is, after all, the energy of the 10 of Swords over here. Whoever this is, you or them, they have suffered a lot in this connection. Dude's got 10 swords on his back. They've suffered a lot. They've been through a lot. I'm hearing humiliation. I don't know what that's about. Of course, you would know. One person has suffered a lot of humiliation, a lot of secondhand shaming or insults, abuses in this connection, either at the hands of the other person or at the hands of people who knew about the both of you. And I have no idea why. I can obviously take a guess. It's not that easy to let go of things, but it is, it makes you stop and wonder, why is it that person A is still, reaching out like that, trying to hold on to what's no longer left, even though clearly over here they are suffering so much and they're in so much pain. The other person over here, person B, with the energy of the 6 of Pentacles, they're happy, they're thriving. They have good people around them. Their career is going great. There is financial abundance. There is happiness. They are surrounded with a good community of friends and family. In fact, for a few of you, with the 6 of Pentacles over here, it's even possible that while person A is still struggling to come to terms with the current state of this connection, person B has already moved on to another relationship. Like another give and take has already started in their life. Maybe this is you. You have moved on from this connection and now you are actively paying more attention to yourself and giving new people a chance. Maybe this is your energy. If not, if you are this individual over here with the 10 of Swords, obviously, I can't rush you to move on from this person. Everybody has their own timeline for these kind of things. But in case you are identifying with the 10 of Swords' energy, I just want you to know that the other individual isn't suffering half as much as you are. So you have to ask yourself, why are you doing this to yourself when it isn't even bothering or affecting the other person, Okay, now let's see what is the future of this connection. So we have the Six of Swords in reverse. We have the Ace of Wands. And we have the Nine of Swords. Okay. With the Nine of Swords over here, I feel like this is person A's energy in the future. The person who right now is in the Ten of Swords' energy, not able to let go of this connection. Obviously, going ahead gradually, they will try to snap out of it bit by bit. So that's how they've reached to the 9 from the 10. With the Ace of Wands over here, I feel like whoever currently is in the Six of Pentacles energy, whether it's you or whether it's the other person, they will continue to feed into excitement and good experiences and new romances, career opportunities, whatever it is that they can do to get that adrenaline up and going, to fully experience life, they will stick to that course. And with the Six of Swords over here being in reverse, when it is upright, it means that, you're out of the woods. But this is in reverse. So basically what this tells us is that the way things are between you guys right now, it's basically going to stay the same. It won't deteriorate, but it won't improve either. Now, another message that I'm picking up over here with the Six of Swords in reverse is that one person is very stubborn in nature. And it's not that they don't like change or anything. That's not why they're stubborn. They're stubborn because they think that their way of doing things is the only right way to do things. That they have all the knowledge and everybody else is a fool. They might be the kind of person who likes to dictate others, but then when someone expects the same thing from them or like expects cooperation from them, that is where they draw the line. That no, it has to be my way or the highway. So obviously, when one person is so stuck in their ways, it cannot lead to anything good in the long haul. And I feel like with the Nine of Swords over here, whoever this individual is in the Ten of Swords, whether it is you or them, it seems like, yes, even though they're healing, even though they're trying to snap out of the whole thing, somewhere the hope might still linger even in the future. Because usually the Nine of Swords is a very dark energy, but in this illustration, it looks like there's going to be a sunrise. Dawn is depicted over here. So kind of like whoever this individual is, they anticipate that, oh, any minute now things might work out in my favor in this connection. Any minute now I might get my new beginning with this person, even though the Six of Swords in reverse has made it very clear that that is not going to happen, that this is a stagnant situation. And if it is true, group 2, that one person over here is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change and couldn't care less about the energy of the Ten of Swords over here and is busy exploring one person and then the other, I think it is pointless to have expectations from such a person. Okay, let's take a look at your tea leaves now. We have Rooster, which says an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. Dogs, getting together with friends. And we have Fly, a period of ill health and depression. So when I said that one person over here is extremely stubborn, and I look at the Rooster card now, which says arrogant, boastful person, of course, these might also be certain additional characteristics of this individual's personality. They can say whatever the heck it is that they want to, but they cannot hear any criticism. I read this quote somewhere when I was doom scrolling on Instagram, but this was a good quote. I'm going to translate it to English as best as I can. It basically says that when a woman moans in the bedroom, it excites men, it arouses them. But if that same woman speaks her mind out loud outside the bedroom, it enrages men. And that really stuck with me. And obviously, this does not mean every man is like that. But when I put two and two together over here, maybe this was the kind of person that you were dealing with, group 2. Now, going ahead very clearly over here with the energy of a rooster, it's just not going to make a difference to this person. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, no matter how badly you try to reach out to make things right from your end, it simply is not going to move this person. And the downside to all of that is that in the process of trying to make things right single-handedly, you might end up ruining your own mental health, which I would not want to happen to you. But unfortunately, it is a possibility over here. We have the 9 of Swords and we have depression. So if you want to not get into these energies, what is needed of you with the presence of the Dogs card over here, getting together with friends, is to obviously move on from this person, because this isn't getting you anywhere, and spend more time with people who care about you, spending more time with people who can uplift your energy, whether these are your friends, your family members, your siblings, people of your soul tribe. Because if you just keep on sitting in your room and thinking and wondering and thinking about the past and questions like, but what if, and this and that, like I said, it's not going to get you anywhere. The only thing the only thing that's going to happen is that it can take a toll on your mental health and possibly even your physical health down the line. All right, let's close your reading with these two cards now. We have partnerships and alliances, and we have nothing will come of this situation. Now, I'll tell you what's interesting. Nothing will come of this situation is coming after partnerships and alliances. So let me make this very clear to you, group 2. If you think that even after breaking up with this person, if you somehow are still a part of their socials, or if you stay friends with them, that is eventually going to act as a catalyst and give them some kind of change of heart, that's not going to happen. Your presence or absence, unfortunately, at this point of time and even in the future, is not going to have any effect on them. If you think that by staying friends with them, you're basically ensuring that out of sight shouldn't be out of mind, that's not going to work. In fact, even if you decide to stay friends with them, it will be very insignificant to them. They might, if you ask them for help, of course they might, if they have the decency to, they might help you out here and there. But anything more than that, I don't see that happening. And the truth is, group 2, that you might say that, okay, so what, just because we've broken up, we can still stay friends. It might basically be a subconscious excuse to stick around them. And you are harming yourself if you want to stay in that loop of let's just be friends, if nothing else. So don't do that to yourself, group 2. All right. So these are all the messages that I have for you guys right now. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new over here. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hello group 3, if you guys chose the third image, let's find out what is the future of your connection with the person on your mind. But before we look into the future energies, I'm going to use these two cards to find out what are the current energies of you and this person right now in the connection. And this is going to be in person A and B format, so you can figure out which one is yours. So person A's energy is the 2 of Swords and person B's energy is the 9 of Pentacles. One of you might be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The other one might be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Some of you might have been attracted towards group 1 as well. Now, whoever person A is with the 2 of Swords over here, they are very, very confused all right? Very confused about person B, very confused about this connection, very confused about the future, how to take things forward perhaps, what should be their next move, will their next move work or not? And I'm hearing they're practicing. So that's funny. They might actually be, whoever person A is, they might actually be rehearsing what they should be saying to person B, rehearsing in front of some friend or something. And they definitely do have advisories around them. There's a that's either a crow or a raven over here. Then we also have a cat over here. But it seems like, at least in the current energy, person A has not been able to reach any conclusion, and the dilemma remains. Person B, on the other hand, with the energy of the Nine of Pentacles over here, couldn't care less. I love person B's energy. They are thriving. You can see them over here enjoying a glass of wine, reading a book, sitting under this lovely apple tree, I believe, enjoying the fruits of their labor. They have financial freedom. Their money looks great. Their career looks great. There is this general atmosphere of bliss all around them. And their energy is very detached in a way, and not only with regards to person A's energy, but it seems like in general also, whoever person B is over here with the Nine of Pentacles, these days they're simply not caring about anything or anyone. What's going on in someone's life, person B doesn't care. What does someone think of person B? They don't care. They're staying in their lane and they seem to be enjoying it thoroughly. Person B might be on some vacation or has recently come back from a vacation. That is also a message that I just received. And another thing over here with person B's energy, whoever person B is, and considering the fact that they're sitting in the Nine of Pentacles' energy, this individual has always been very sure of who they are, what they want, and how do they want to go about it. And it seems almost as if, if you are indecisive and if you cannot match up to my energy, then that's your problem. I'm not going to come down. I'm not going to spoon feed you. I am not going to guide you to come back to me. I'm not going to do any of that. I just heard self-worth. So whoever person B is, and I have this hunch that it's you, group 3. So person B has realized their self-worth finally, is something that Spirit wanted me to add. So that's great. Now let us see what is the future of this connection from the tarot cards. So we have the Two of Wands, we have the Four of Wands, and we have the King of Pentacles. First of all, whoever you're taking this reading for, you guys might currently be living at some physical distance from each other. Not necessary, of course, because this is a general reading. But if there is a physical distance, this means that you guys are currently living in different cities, different states, or for some of you, possibly even different countries. Now, here's the thing. For some time, even in the future, the dilemma remains, all right, with the 2 and 2. But the good news is that it goes away eventually. It might not be something that happens overnight, but what it does lead to is the King of Pentacles. So if in fact this Two of Swords energy over here, person A, was the person that you're taking this reading for, it seems like going ahead in the future, they will snap out of this confusion, and their presence in your life will, they'll start showing up more, is what I heard. They'll start showing up more. There will be more consistency in their actions towards you. In fact, with the Four of Wands and the King of Pentacles, it is possible that some of you might even get married to each other. With the King of Pentacles over here, this person's energy is of confidence, surety. Is that a cake they're holding in their hand? Yeah, that's a cake they're holding in their hand. It looks like they are in a position to offer you whatever it is that you want, whatever it is that will make you happy. And like I said, even though the change in itself might not seem very drastic to you, it might not be something that happens overnight, the 2 has jumped to the 4 of wands over here. So even though the change isn't happening overnight, the change in itself might be very drastic. From someone who used to be so confused about every bloody thing to now someone who's suddenly so confident about suddenly so confident about you, about what it is that they want from this relationship. There is an energy of hesitation, not in your energy, in the person who's like in the energy of the person for whom you're watching this reading. This hesitation might have been, of course, because of the confusion, or there could have been some other reason also. It's quite possible with the 4 of wands that the reason could have been family. With the 9 of pentacles, it's also possible that the reason could have been their career or money. But it seems like something or the other was always holding them back. And with the King of Pentacles over here, when things do start getting better in the future, it'll happen at a stage in your person's life wherein they have accomplished everything that they had set out to achieve, especially from a financial point of view. Now, here's the thing. Even though the King of Wands over here has this cake in his hands and whatnot, the person in the Two of Wands' card is observing the ball, the globe. They're not really doing anything with it. So it's quite possible that when this person reaches out in the future and you get to see them in a brand new light, and they've improved, they've changed, they are evidently sure of yourself, you might not buy any of that immediately. Some of you will, some of you might at a later stage, because we do have the Four of Wands over here, telling me that there's a very strong chance of you guys getting into a relationship in the future. But since it's a general reading and free will rules, who knows, maybe some of you won't really be willing to give this person a second chance, because with the Nine of Pentacles over here, perhaps you have attained that level of detachment wherein it just does not matter to you anymore. Okay, let's take a look at your tea leaves now. We have needle and thread, which says a sincere wish will be granted. We have boot, which says increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. And we have lily, which says spiritual love. So a sincere wish will be granted, and increase your efforts if you want to achieve those wishes. So with the King of Pentacles over here, when this person does reach out to you in the future with the intention of getting back together with you, they will leave no stone unturned. Their gestures might be very grand. Some of them might even, make you wonder, why are they doing this? Why are they embarrassing me? It's highly likely. But it seems like they will not stop unless and until they've got a definite answer from you regarding what your take is. Because we have spiritual love over here, it seems like even if you have reached that level of detachment, group 3, wherein you're no longer interested in giving them a second chance, there still exists a soft corner in your heart for them, or there still exists an energetic bond between you guys. And maybe for the sake of that, you will at least be hearing them out. A majority of you over here with a sincere wish will be granted. You guys will reconcile with this person, and like I said, most likely it will lead to marriage and kids and all of that. Some of you might hear them out, might forgive them, and then you guys might move on without really allowing them to get back into your life in a romantic capacity. All right, let's close your reading now with these two cards. We have the Five of Pentacles over here, financial and material changes, and we have your hard work is paying off. So very clearly, the future energies are distinctly divided over here on the basis of the readers that are tapped into group 3 today. Some of you will acknowledge the hard work that this person is putting to make things right in the future, and as a result of that, you will give them a second chance and you guys will get back together. The rest of you, however, with the presence of the Five of Pentacles, no matter what they say, no matter what they do, you might hear them out, like I said, but you will still not allow them to get back inside. That won't happen. They might think you're very cruel for that. They might think that no matter what they do, it just does not seem to have any effect on you. But at the end of the day, it's a choice that you have decided to make. And with the presence of Five of Pentacles over here, I see you sticking to that choice no matter what. All right. So these are all the messages that I have for you right now, group 3. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new over here and hit the bell icon when you do so. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.